What works best for this Chinese, white, short, little 120-pound lady is not going to work for this big, black, 199, 215-pound bodybuilder dude. It's not going to work. This Mexican guy and this African guy is not going to work. You got to figure out what works best for you. What up, what up, what up, guys? It's your boy Djsayso, man. Got a beautiful view outside. It's a wonderful day, man. Tomorrow, I got a big day, but let's get right into it, man. We are doing 3 alpha mentality traits that every man must know. One thing I guys want you to do is also comment below some alpha mentality traits that you believe every man should know. There are a lot of alpha women out there as well. So if you are an alpha woman and you believe there are some alpha traits that will help a lot of the men, let me know, comment below, and I will get to them. I will discuss them. These are the ones that I picked, and let's get right into it. Number 1, embrace rejection. Rejection is your friend. I know it sucks. I know it hurts. I know you don't want to hear it. I know that you like that woman so much, or you needed that client so bad, or you needed them finances and that money so bad. Embrace rejection. I'm actually encouraging you to go get rejected this weekend or this week. Go out and talk to some people. There is a big event that I'm going to this weekend. I'm going to give you a little bit of history about me. Last week, I went to a big event. In my Be Intentional course, please click that link below. You will get more information on the Be Intentional course. But in the Intentional course, I have something where we're talking about getting uncomfortable, going out and talking to people, right? And it's a section in there that's called the 12-hour workday. And one of the parts in there is basically using your free time to go out and meet people. Because your money is in the clients, the people that's out there, them strangers and everything, right? And so I did it. I went out. Obviously, I'm taking the course as well, even though I wrote the course. It's a life course, so I'm going to continue to do it. And I realized that I was getting rejected, right? Rejected back to back. I could not control the amount of rejection. I was like, what is it? Is it my hair? Is it my, you know what I mean? Am I too tattooed up? Am I too aggressive? What's going on? I'm learning, I'm fixing stuff, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I ended up leaving, not making one sale, I made maybe like 4 or 5 connects, basically just got some Instagrams or whatever. And that's cool, right? That's cool. But the turnover rate was very low. Normally I can make sales, I can, meet a lot more people. And I realized that the environment that I was in was actually counterproductive. The environment that I was in wasn't the best environment to be in to promote. It was more of a kind of a chill, vibe, kind of like a little day party type event. Just ain't really the time to promote. If you're gonna promote, it's a way to do it in that environment. And I was coming off more as a salesman, so everybody was kind of like, watch out. Oh. And once one person see you rejected, everybody look, oh, you're getting rejected. He talking to everybody. I came off a little too salesman-y, and I learned. And I'm encouraging you to go out and get rejected, because in the rejection, you will learn. You will learn. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. Going out, bumping your head, learning what works best for you. What works best for this Chinese, white, short, little 120-pound lady is not going to work for this big, black, 199, 215-pound bodybuilder dude. It's not going to work. This Mexican guy and this African guy is not going to work. You got to figure out what works best for you, what your strengths are. The girl that's real pretty, right? That can just light up a room, and you got this other kind of, you're not that pretty girl. You might be a little more heavy. You might be a little awkward looking or whatever. You don't have what she has. And I'm not saying that she's better. She just is enhancing. If she got big old breasts, she gonna wear the shirts that got big breasts for her big old breasts. She got a big butt, she wearing the shorts and the pants that's gonna enhance her big butt to attract what she gotta attract. If you are intelligent, if you're smart, if you can have more confidence than this chick right here. You just gotta figure out what works best for you. That's learning about you. That's what rejection teaches you. So I'm encouraging you to go out and get rejected. If you are not experiencing new problems, then you are not evolving. Guys, one thing I know is if you are not getting ripped, right? If your muscles are not tearing, then they're not gonna grow. You can shred up, you can do all you want to, but if you want them to grow, you gotta tear them, you gotta rip them. In life, if you are not experiencing new problems, if new problems are not coming up, you are not growing. You're stuck in the same vibe, you're stuck in the same area, you're stuck in the same position. That's cool if you want basic, if you want to be average, if you want to be ordinary, but that's not what my channel is about. If you want to go to work, come home, kiss your wife to sleep, go to bed, get up, kiss your kids, go drop them off, and do the same thing over and over again, be my guest. I'm not saying this wrong. I'm just saying that's not what we talk about here. We are into trying little stuff, bettering each other, bettering ourselves on this channel. I'm giving you constant ideas, constant knowledge to better you. But guess what? You got to figure it out and go out and do it yourself. There is no blueprint for you, how you look. You get what I'm saying? It's a boxer, right, named Saul Alvarez. Saul Alvarez, right, sounds weak. So they gave him a name called Cinnamon. In Spanish, it means Canelo. Nobody calls him Saul Alvarez no more. They call him Canelo because of his cinnamon colored hair. He has color, he doesn't look Mexican, he looks Irish or something. Dude is dope at fighting. He probably would be half as popular though if he didn't find out what was best about him. Canelo. Everybody calls him Canelo. They named him Canelo. That's his name. You don't call him Saul Alvarez. He figured out what was unique about him, right? And he ran with it. Or whoever gave him that name. And it worked. You got to figure out what's unique about you. Everything that you see out here is unique about them. That's who they are. You're not going to really blow up until you figure out what's unique about you. The thing that's unique about me is I'm very informative. I have a lot of information. I love to talk. I know how to talk. I know how to connect. I'm not the jokester. I'm not the memes. I'm not the TikTok. You know what I'm saying? The TikTok jokes and the 85 South shows and the Kevin Hart's. I'm not that. I'm also not super gangster, super gutter, super hood. I'm also not super flashy. You're not gonna catch me in the latest whip and the nice little drip, the bust down, and that's just not who I am. The minute I try to look like that or try to be that, it's not gonna come off authentic and genuine. This is who I am. This is who I am. The people that are gonna gravitate to me are gonna say, I like what he's talking about. Let me subscribe. I like what he's saying. Let me fuck with his channel. Let me see what else he's talking about. You're not gonna catch me hopping on no Lambo. I don't care to hop on no Lambo. But that's from my experience of who I wanna be. But that came from experiences and me bumping my head. Once again, if you are not experiencing new problems, you are not growing. Number 2, delay your gratification. Be uncomfortable for a few years so you can live how you want to live for every year after that. I'm gonna say, if you don't know where you wanna go in your life, if you don't have no kind of plan, you're gonna do about a 5 to 10 year bid, period. You got about 5 to 10 years, but that 5 to 10 years is so minute compared to the rest of your life. I'm gonna give you an example. High school was so fast. When you jumped into 9th grade, you like, I got 4 years of this? 4 years. I got 4 whole years of just this school learning this, right? I bet you can remember the first day of high school, right? And if you got a good memory, you can remember what you wore. And just like that, you remember graduation day. Everybody crying, people saying, I'm gonna miss you, people saying, take my number down, follow me on all the social medias, please don't forget me. You get back to your house and you like, what am I gonna do with my life? But guess what? Them 4 years went like this, boom, boom. Now imagine if you had a plan from day 1 of 9th grade until the last day of 4th year. Of your 12th year, right? Imagine if you had a plan. Imagine if you would have took college. I heard, this is the crazy part, I heard that you can get free college credits or college courses, one of them, while you were a high school student. I didn't have no plan. If I would have known that, I would have did it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Nobody told me. I didn't know. I didn't know. So you mean to tell me I could have graduated with at least an AA in 12th? In 12th grade, I could have had a high school graduation and an AA. Crazy. Didn't have no plan. Didn't have no plan. You got to have a plan. You got to start with your plan. Start with your plan. Understand that you might hit a viral point or viral moment, but expect the uphill climb to get where you want to get to. That's number 2. Again, be uncomfortable for a few years to get where you want to get to, make the money that you need to make, and be comfortable for the rest of your life. Don't make going viral your plan. This alpha mentality, once again, I said it, I'm going to give you an example of somebody that went viral. Welvin the Great, right? Welvin the Great is from Long Beach, California. If you watch him and you're from LA, you know who he is. He the one with the messed up teeth that, you know, say the term, you know, you ain't got no bitches, who ain't got no bitches, all that shit, right? The nigga went viral. He didn't know what to do with that fame. He was getting flown out to different clubs. He was kissing some of the baddest fucking girls, probably smashing them because, you know, girls love that clout. So yeah, they gonna give him some. This little boy is 110 pounds soaking wet. His mouth, a dentist would have to pull his whole jaw out to give him a new mouth. His mouth crazy, right? But it sold. His phrase got him and all this. It made sales. They was paying this nigga like $6,000 to pull up to a club like he was a real celebrity. Just to stand in the club with his glasses on there, go, oh, look, we got Welvin in the club. We got Meek Mill. We got Nicki Minaj. We got Welvin, right? In a short span of 2 years. In a short span of 2 years. 2 years, oh, that's a lot of... 2 years. He went from here to nobody, way to the top, back down. He ended up being homeless, sleeping on buses, sleeping in park benches, sleeping in parks and on the street, getting beat up by girls, going to clubs, fighting, right? He did not have a plan. His team didn't have a plan around him. You mean to tell me this dude couldn't get his own little cartoon show of how funny acting he looked and he was? You mean to tell me he couldn't sell merch? You mean to tell me he couldn't start his own YouTube channel, get that thing up quickly to 1 million followers? Quickly, he could have 1 million followers. I don't know what a channel that has 1 million followers get, but I know they're getting a check if they continue to make content. You mean to tell me nobody around him had a plan and he ended up broke and back homeless? How is that? Going viral too fast is not always great. If you had a business, right? Let's say you make, I'll give you 2 businesses. Let's go service-based business and let's go client-based business, right? Service-based. Let's say you're a barber, right? Boom, one of your videos go viral, right? You're a barber. You got a regular little, you know, but your video go viral, it go crazy. You wake up the next day and you got 500 missed calls and you got, you know, 1,000 text messages, people trying to work with you. Let's say within that month, you've hit over 50,000 people following you. I'm not gonna say 50, let's go bigger than that. Let's go 500,000 people following you, right? Now you can cut, you charging a little more, but you're cutting heads all day and night. You have no time to do anything because you are not prepared to handle the overflow and the workflow. Now you're starting to get bad reviews. Now you're saying you're not as good as you wanted to be, la la la. You don't have no team, la la la. You're not prepared for viral, right? It sound good. You're going crazy on social media, but you don't know how to turn it into something. You don't have any skills or many skills to turn this into longevity, right? Viral is literally just an uphill and it's gonna come down. It's like dopamine. But when it goes up, you gotta grab all the clients and knowledge and money and when you can. So when you come down, you're not gonna go down, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna float. Floating means you took that money and you bought property. You took all them followers and you got you a team together. Now you got 50 barbers on your team. You got your own salon. You got a YouTube channel. You got this, that. You got to prepare for so it's good to naturally take the stairs. When you take the stairs, okay, as we go, damn, we hit $50,000 this month in our business, our revenue. Okay, we can add on this. Okay, we hit 100,000. Now we can add on social media people. Now we can add on extra help. We hit 500, we hit 1,000, we hit 1 million. And now we're adding on extra help. We're learning. This didn't work. This did work. This didn't work. You know, now we're able to duplicate. Don't try to get a one-hit wonder. Okay? If it happens, great. Prepare to be overworked for a little bit, but you're going to be able to handle it. And if it comes, do the best you can with it, but don't expect it. Just because the world is showing you everybody that is going viral. One song hit and they everywhere. Period. And number 3, most men only study how to get a woman, but they actually don't study women. All right? If your goal is only to have sex with this woman to get her to look good, then that's going to be your goal. But women obviously offer a lot more than just that. If that is what you want, fine, go after that. Hit them, slap, smash and dash, what you call ski, skeet and delete. You know, all that. That's cool, that's fun. But women are a great way for a man to learn himself and to learn the world and how to grow. Study women, study your woman so you can have long-lasting relationships and long-lasting benefits with this person and this woman. Understand that you as a man have to be an oak tree as the wind of her emotions is blowing. You know how to stand firm. If you don't study women, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't understand that when she's hot, I need to be neutral. If she's yelling and I'm yelling, we're both acting feminine. You wouldn't understand that if you didn't study women, if you didn't understand how to handle your woman and operate. There's been plenty of times where a woman is going off, saying this, that, and the other, crying, yelling, and all this about me, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm listening. I hear you. I'll let you go. I'll let you throw your temper tantrum. I'll let you do whatever you got to do, as long as it's in a respectful way to me. But I'll let you get it out because you're a woman, you're emotional. And then when it's over, then I speak. And after I speak, they calm down, they come back to normal, and then they go, man, I'm grateful, I'm thankful that you let me be me. And, you know, you let me talk, you let me be a woman, you know. You wasn't yelling back and forth with me, and I appreciate that. And guess what? Her respect for me as a man goes up. Therefore, her love for me goes deeper. Her respect goes up, her love goes down, it goes deeper for me. And I have a longer time, we have a longer, healthier, lasting relationship. And you also stand out from a lot of men that she's been dealing with, and that she knows that them other men ain't gonna handle her like you can handle her. Study your woman. Those are my 3 alpha mentality traits that every man must know. It is a must. Please follow me on all socials. They will be linked in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what your comment, long as your comment something. I appreciate everybody that is supporting. We are a growing channel, and we are going to continue to do that. We're going to take the stairs on this one, though. But let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe, share all the stuff that you see, and take my invitation to subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Let's go.